Now go home and get your fucking shine box. Hi everybody. I figured I would let you all know about the wonderful and uplifting messages I continue to receive on a daily basis. I can only imagine what would happen if George Carlin were alive on the social media today. Hey stupid, there are more than 7 dirty words. Hey asswipe, you should stay away from social comments and stick to being funny. Yo, jerk off, you're just another intellectual liberal who is ruining this country. I do draw some comfort from the fact that all of these legends from a different generation would be shocked by a small percentage of the population that feels the need to give their ignorant opinion. George Carlin's daughter reached out to me recently to tell me her father would have loved what I was doing. So you know what? If George Carlin would have appreciated what I am doing, then that's good enough for me. Remember now, I legally can't use last names. Okay, our first lovely message comes from Peter D., who writes, I guess you're not selling good because you keep reposting this. Peter D. is referring to the flyer that we post every day that is promoting my June Nowhere Comedy Club appearances, which have sold out, by the way. So right off the bat, Peter is a taint licker for suggesting I'm not selling good. I don't know how to sell tickets better than selling all of them. Maybe brain surgeon Peter can explain this. Anyway, Peter babe, do you ever see a top-rated TV shows run ads each day on radio and TV? Or did you ever see a hit movie promote on radio and TV and in print even though it's doing gangbusters in the box office sales? It's called promotion, and you do it differently when things are bad and when things are good. But you still promote. Now go home and get your fucking shine box. This next message came from Peggy G. Peggy writes, why are you charging for an online show? First of all, I'm doing a live performance. You know, like how Maniscalco does a performance on Netflix, or other comedians do performances on pay-per-view or in theaters or on Broadway. They get paid for performing their stand-up. Why would me performing on a premium outlet online be any different? Do the laws of physics cease to exist on my stove? Are my beans magic beans? Why am I the only comic who has to perform for free when every single other comic who performs a special gets paid? If you watch a comic on HBO, you actually pay for it because you pay for HBO or cable. So then HBO pays the comic. None of them perform live or on tape for free. Hello? This is how I make a living, and there are no theaters or clubs open. All my shows were canceled. And Peggy, why do you charge for oral sex on street corners? Why aren't you doing that for free? Here's a beauty from Don G. Stick to comedy. You had the world by the balls and you're throwing it all away. I'm not wearing a mask. You're just another liberal sheep. Fuck you, Vic. Hey, Don. Hope all is well. First of all, I do not have the world by the balls. I like to think I'm just tickling the world's balls once in a while. And if you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. But if you are carrying the corona and have no symptoms and you infect someone who is compromised, then I hope you rot in hell without a mask. Fuck me, fuck you. And lastly, here's one from Billy T. Vic Dibitetto. It's pretty pathetic to see how far you've come in your career. First you sell out by putting ads in every video. Now you use every video to have political undertones. You're a typical New Yorker with your views, and it's pathetic that you're a sheep. No wonder why the South hates you. Wow, there's a lot to unpack here. First, it's pretty pathetic to see how far you've come in your career. Okay, I don't even know what that means. I guess it means it's either pathetic that I've come this far or pathetic that I haven't come far enough. Okay, moving on. I sold out by putting ads in every video. Okay, Facebook and YouTube puts the ads in the videos. Do you watch TV? Listen to the radio? Watch the trailer before a movie? Flip to a magazine or a newspaper. They all have ads. How about this? If you see a billboard on the highway when you're driving, you have to immediately get off the highway and go on a different road because the billboard is an ad. You are a classic hypocrite. Billy? Next. He says I use every video to have political undertones. Was the murder hornet political? Was intelligent design political? Hey, Mouse Dick, there's a difference between social commentary and political commentary. I talk about social stuff. The fact that you can't figure that out tells me a lot. But it's your ending that made me realize why you are such a Momo. You're a typical New Yorker with your views, and it's pathetic that you're a sheep. No wonder why the South hates you. First of all, this is no typical New Yorker. There are about 1 million types of New Yorkers. Second, I am not a sheep. I think I'm a human, but if I was an animal, it would probably be a donkey. And here comes the kicker. No wonder why the South hates you, Billy. I'm pretty sure it's kind of impossible for an entire geographical location to hate. I didn't know land masses can have feelings of hate. I know a mountain once that had some anxiety, but other than that, I don't think land has feelings. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I have haters and fans all over the country. When I perform in the South, the people buy tickets. Oh, maybe those are just typical New Yorkers who live in the South. Hey, Billy, go buy your goat a nice present, because any animal that would put up with you blowing it every day should be treated to some expensive gift. Now it's time for you to go back to your trailer and wait for your mother's sister's aunt to bring you some water from the creek so you can take a bath. And that's that. To all you good protesters, please stay safe, and I support you. To all the good law enforcement officers, please stay safe, and I support you. To all the people who don't understand what is going on right now in our country, you're actually part of the problem. People, read. Learn, understand. Change is good. The only thing worse than change is no change.